Everyone, wanted to talk to you real quick. I'm here in Richmond, Virginia. Kevin and I are down here looking at an apartment building, actually two apartment buildings. And when I tell people that, the first thing people say is, why and how can you possibly invest out of your market? People are like, Virginia, that's so far away. For us, it took us about 5.5 hours to drive down here. So that is a concern, of course, because I don't know Richmond. This is actually my first time here. It looks beautiful, it's awesome, but we're sort of starting fresh. So for me, it starts with the numbers on the property, looking at the properties, building connections with brokers. We've checked out some of the preliminary numbers. Looks like two really good deals. So what we wanted to do is explore it a little further. We came on down here knowing that the properties are good, doing some looking at some macro trends, economic data, looking at the town of Richmond. Is it a ghost town? Are jobs coming in? Are they doing redevelopment? A lot of those signs are pointing towards, looking like some redevelopment, some up and coming, Richmond as an up and coming area. If there's jobs coming in, development going on, then that means there's probably people that want to live nearby. So we look for that. So that's at a macro level. But at a micro level, you need a team. You need people that you can count on and trust and leverage to learn about the area. So we developed a bit of a formula for coming down. This is our second trip. So when we come out to a new market, what we want to do is meet up with local investors. So we put out a message on Bigger Pockets, and we said, hey, I'm looking for A, recommendations on contractors, property managers, and also anyone that does investing in Richmond. And B, let's meet up. Let's have a drink. So tonight, just an hour and a half after we got into town, we have a meetup schedule that we put together on Bigger Pockets. We were able to post a message and say, hey guys, we're going to be down there Friday. What is today? Sunday night. We want to check out the area. We want to talk to you guys just about real estate investing. Doesn't matter if you're a newbie, if you're a realtor, if it's your first time investing, or if you own thousands of units. We want to hear from everyone. So we've organized a meetup. I think we've got about 3 or 4 people coming out, which is great. Give us an opportunity to really get to know all the people that are coming out and learn from them, learn what they know about the market. These are people that know this area a lot better than we do. And we're going to be able to talk to them about neighborhoods, about trends, what they're seeing in the area, and really get the lay of the land. Not only that, but now we're building connections with people that we can rely on in the future. So we need someone to go look at a property. We need someone to recommend a contractor or a plumber, whatever it might be. We're starting the basis, the foundation of a team of people that are local to the area. And by starting with them, they'll be able to refer us to others, and we're going to be able to build our network. The next thing we're doing tomorrow is we're going to look at the properties. We're going with the broker who's listed the properties. One is a 64 unit, the other is an 18 unit. They're both owned by the same guy, so it's a portfolio. And we're going out with the broker. He's going to show us around town a bit, really give us his perspective of the area and the properties and what he's seeing. And we're really going to ask him a lot of questions. And then we're going to take him out to lunch. And we're just going to continue that conversation and get his perspective. What are people doing? What are investors doing? What is he seeing? Trends, growth? How is Richmond in general? How are these properties specifically? And just get another sense. So we start to build out a team. So then perhaps later on in the day, we might have another set of interviews with other property managers in the area so that we can get their perspective on not only the properties, but again, Richmond in general. It's all about building that team, putting together a network so that we can be successful in an area that we've never been to before. But again, it all starts with coming down here, getting your feet on the ground, and looking at the area and meeting the people. If we invest that time up front, we're going to be able to leverage the long distance in the future and be successful. Thanks.